Happy Back to the Future Day! Yeah! Yes, it is Back to the Future Day, and you're watching Bear With Me with your host, BearElliott. We have been waiting for this day. Geeks around rejoice! This day has finally come. All year we've been watching those memes showing that this is the date. Turns out, today's the day! Yes, Back to the Future. What a movie franchise phenomenon was that. I remember watching it originally in the theaters and then part 2 and part 3. Part 2 is really what we're celebrating, not part 1, because part 2 is when Marty, Doc, and Jennifer go into the future to help their future children. Well, child. Kind of their whole entire lives really suck. But yes, they go back, or forward in time to today's date. Now, 2015 is slightly different from what they showed us in that movie. Yeah, we may not kind of have hoverboards. We do have flying cars, kinda. We don't have shoes that lace up themselves, but Nike does have a patent that's pending. So hopefully soon we can become lazy sloths and just have to hit a button. That'll be wonderful to tie up our shoes. Because, it takes so much time. Or, slip-ons? Who needs that? But I'm looking forward to the super dehydrated pizzas? They really didn't look that good. But hey, today on Bear With Me, we're going to go through some facts and maybe some info that you did not know about one of my favorite movies, Back to the Future. Are you ready for some super facts? Number 1, Eric Stoltz, he was originally cast as Marty McFly. Did you know that? Would have been a very different movie if Michael J. Fox wasn't our Marty. Well, Eric was hired and then kind of fired and then replaced with Michael J. Fox. But a little piece of trivia that you may not know is in this diner scene when Marty punches the villain, Biff. You Biff. You totally biffed this up. That should have become a slang. I need to hashtag that. Hashtag you biffed this one. I like that. But when Biff gets punched by Marty, that's actually Eric's fist that you see in the movie. So Eric he did get in there. So next up, we have, do you remember Einstein the dog? I loved Einstein. He was so cute. You can probably hear my cat kind of being a dog right now. Because every time I start to record a vlog, he decides that it's a good time to kind of make a dog of himself. But you remember Einstein? Well, Einstein was originally not supposed to be a dog. He was supposed to be a chimp. Completely different movie there. Although it would have been really cute. Would have been, seeing him do that. That would have been cute. Another interesting fact about old Einstein is Einstein makes several appearances. Well, the first time the machine goes back in time, the DeLorean. Well, Einstein's in that car. Turns out, most of the shots that you see Einstein in the car wasn't really the dog. It was the man in a dog suit. Kind of funny. Speaking of the DeLorean, another fun fact. Originally, there wasn't a DeLorean in the movie. Nope. That would have been replaced with a refrigerator. Smart move there, switching it to a DeLorean. Which, by the way, you can still purchase DeLoreans, but they're kind of expensive and not that reliable and really hard to find parts. Might not want to buy one of those. Stick with your Toyotas. One last super fact that I absolutely love. Now, this one's kind of interesting. Now, we all know Back to the Future as Back to the Future. It wasn't always called that. At one point, kind of, I don't want to name names, but he was a bigwig back then in the movie industry. He didn't like the name Back to the Future. No one's ever going to go see a movie Back to the Future. So he had a brilliant idea about changing the movie title. What he came up with, not so good. Turns out he wanted to call it Spaceman from the planet Pluto. No, that's not smart. Well, Steven Spielberg quickly shot that one down, and we ended up with Back to the Future. Smart, Steven Spielberg. Who would have known? Well, here's hoping that we're going to have 3D animations in Jaws 19 coming soon. And, did you get your one of 6,500 Pepsi Perfects? I didn't get one. But they were selling them for 20-some bucks. That's an expensive Pepsi. But we're slowly but surely getting into the future that Marty and Doc came to visit. Someday we'll have my hoverboard. That'd be awesome. I'll still wait for it. And my super dehydrated pizza. Pop that puppy in a couple seconds later. Although, I mean, delivery's pretty quick these days. But no 30 minutes or less. Too many car accidents. So I hope that you've enjoyed this flashback or flash forward to Back to the Future trivia. And always remember, have a happy Back to the Future day, everyone. Hashtag the heck out of that puppy. Puppy, Einstein. Dear, I'm sure he's not around. If he's still around, that's one old dog. All right, until next time, bye, future couple.
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you're throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go.